back. Hi, David Herbst. I'm going to say hi to you before I say hi to everyone out there. Hello, everyone. We are back with Monday Night Live Improv. I am Lauren Vickers, and as you've already seen, he's over here. My co-host for this evening is David Herbst. Woo! Thank you for that lovely bow, David Herbst. David Herbst, you were missing in action for a few weeks, but I see you're back and recovered. Yes?
It's a long road to recovery. I had some surgery on my shoulder, and what I'm doing right now is causing agonizing pain, and I'm going to stop doing it.
Okay. All right. Wow. We'll try not to put you in any painful positions tonight. I think only you can control that, though, right?
Yeah, I won't be doing any particularly physical comedy with Pete tonight, as is
No rolling around on the internet stage.
No jumping up on him. Missed those things.
Yes, well, we're glad you're here, even if you are in pain the entire time. So thank you for being here this evening and back with us. So if you are tuning into the Home Team Live show for the first time, just to let you know how it goes is we're going to have an opener, and then we're going to have a second opener, which actually our second opener is going to, we usually have video in the second part of the show, but we got a little combination of a little live and a little video for our second portion of the show. And then in the second half of the show, so the third part, second half, so many numbers flying around, the home team performs an improv set. But unfortunately, the home team does not have a name. Sadly, after all these years, we still haven't, we still we don't have a name. So we need, what's that?
A week. We got like from Monday to Monday. Every single Monday we come back. It's like we forgot again.
I know. Yeah. And it's just, we all have poor short-term memory. I can't say that.
Not a Franklin planner between us.
Yeah. So we need you guys to give us a name. So type a name in the comment section for a chance to win a fabulous prize. So if your name is chosen, you will win a fabulous yeah, prize. I just like to get as many of those in as I can. Yes. So type some names. Dave, if you were to name the home team, maybe you can help people out if they're like, I don't know, I have no idea what I would name a home team. If you were to name the home team tonight, what would you name the home team?
I might name it just Post-it Ink Pen.
Post-it Ink Pen.
Maybe there's something laying around your house that makes you look. Maybe you could play the old Kaiser Sose game. Might be interesting.
Ooh, I like it. You're giving people options. So with that, I hope that tickles your brain there and gives you some ideas for a name. So type them in the comment section. Unless you don't want to hear me talk anymore, do you? Well, at least I want to hear someone else talk. We're about to introduce our opener, and I'm very excited to have this human being on because they have a history with the ant, and I first met this person when they were an intern. You can correct me if I'm wrong. An intern for the ant, but since then she's been setting ablaze the stand-up scene in Detroit and elsewhere. I'm sure she travels with it. She can tell you more. But let's welcome on Lauren Uchalik.
Yes, thank you so much. I was the intern. I was the first intern they'd had in a very long time. Inga was like, I forgot that was on the website. So I can't believe you went to U of M and you applied for this. That was actually what she said when I came to my meeting. So real solid stuff there. That was definitely worth it. It's
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, great introduction into the world of planet X.
Oh, wasn't it though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was right up there. I mean, I grew up in Hamtramck, so that's really the. I always saw the purple building. I always went to that library. I was familiar with the area, but it's all the whole community in the city. It's amazing and perfect. And it was one of those things where when I was a kid, it was crazy growing up in Hamtramck. You don't realize how many things are formed by being in the city of Hamtramck, you know? Like there were things that most people wouldn't think made you rich. Like the first time I went to the city of Royal Oak and I saw that everyone had a driveway, I was like, are you fucking serious? This must be the land of milk and honey. Like they talked about this in the Bible. And I went into my cousin's house that was in like Clawson and they had a dishwasher. And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. There's a machine for this. I was 6 years old and I was obviously swearing up a storm. You've got to be fucking kidding me. But like, it was so crazy because Hamtramck, you're just like, yeah, no, there's nowhere to park your car. Your stereo is going to get stolen. Like that's just part of living here. It is what it is. These are the choices we've made.
These are. All right, Lauren. Well, we're going to let you do your thing. We're going to get out of your way.
Yes.
I love hearing Hamtramck tales, especially as I live in Hamtramck. So, all right, take it away.
Thank you. Oh, awesome. Well, I'm so excited to be here. Kicking off the final days of 2020. 2020 to me seemed like a great year to start a new career hustle. And I was so excited in January to get into something new. And so I chose to learn how to be a travel agent, which, yeah, 2020, not the year for that. Like, it's already an outdated job. Like, I chose to be a travel agent. Like, the only things less relevant that I could have chosen to be were like a door-to-door vacuum salesman or a landline telephone installer or like a horse-drawn carriage repairman. So needless to say, I still have a day job in an office where I'm sad all the time, but not working in my office. So I just get to be sad in my house. So hell yeah, 2020. But yeah, it's been a tough year because I realized all my coping skills, everything I would do to make me happy are things I can't do. Like I normally would be going to stand-up shows and handing off the mic to all these other people. I would be going and playing roller derby. I would be going to arcades and playing video games, going to amusement parks where there are thousands of other people. And all of that made me realize my favorite thing might just be germs, which is a huge bummer because I don't know when I'm ever going to be happy again. You know, it is what it is. But this year, this year has made me really consider the jobs that we're considering essential. We're thinking about those jobs and we are having so much more sympathy and empathy for people, which is great. I had to go to Party City for the first time in a very long time in the past few months because I was helping someone prepare, unfortunately, for a funeral. And Party City now has a policy where when you walk in, one of these minimum wage paid employees has to yell to you, "Welcome to the party." Like working at Party City isn't dehumanizing enough. And I got to the register, I had to buy some like tablecloths and plates. And after you check out, they have to say thank you for partying with us. And holy shit, did I ever write an angry letter to Party City about that? Because my God, he was not prepared for me to say I'm on my way to a funeral. Oh God. But this year has made me get more into film, trying to get into horror films, but I'm realizing I'm so desensitized. Like as a millennial, I'm so desensitized to it because we've seen too much. Like we are overexposed to everything. We've seen the news, we've seen all of these insane horror movies as they've been released. And I'm thinking that my next career choice after travel agent is going to be to get into a line of work to make millennial horror movies, like real life stuff. Like your credit score is so low and it's never going to go back up. You have to go to a destination bachelorette party and waste all of your vacation days. All of your exes and high school bullies are doing better than you. That one's a horror show. And this is making me realize that almost every girl who was a bully to me in high school is now either a realtor or selling multi-level marketing. And nothing like a pandemic to make everybody try to buy essential oils and sex toys, you know? The sex toys, I can't imagine something less pleasant than a pure romance party. Like, for people who don't know, pure romance is like a Tupperware party, but with dildos. And that's already horrifying. But I have a neighbor who sells them, and she has it in vinyl letters on the back of her car. What an insane thing to advertise. And what an insane thing. Who is going to call a stranger and go, hey, I saw that you will have a party where you will make me and some of my closest friends and relatives uncomfortable by talking to them about dildos for the next 2 hours. Maybe I'll get some free coochie cream. Just absolute horror show nightmares. Oh, this year has been okay though. I've got a dog, and having a dog has made me more certain than ever that I have no desire to have children. Having children seems fun, but having a dog is more fun because I can leave him home for the night and he's 3 and no one is calling the police on me. It's pretty solid. But it's been tough because I have a boyfriend that I've been dating for a while, and he's been pissing me off lately, so I wanted to toilet paper his house. He lives with me, so I mean, it'll be a slow burn on that one, how pissed off he'll be. Yeah, we've been dating for a little while, and I finally got to go to a family wedding with him last year. And that was a whole new experience. I come from a long line of Polish alcoholics, and he comes from a line of teetotal Baptists. And oh my God, did I ever feel like a fish out of liquor at that wedding? It was crazy. Like, at my cousin's weddings, there's always like someone shooting something with a BB gun, and now we're never allowed at the country club again. At his cousin's wedding, everything was so sweet and wholesome. It's full of white women singing Lizzo songs like you do in 2019, just with not a care in the world. Yeah, it's a time. I'm so excited though for next year to happen. Finally, gonna get back into so many more comedy shows, gonna get back into my day job where we plan weddings. I work at a wedding venue, and man, I've learned a lot about Pinterest there. For those of you who aren't familiar with Pinterest, Pinterest is this website where women go to pretend we're going to do crafts, or we use it to pretend that we're going to do workouts that we are not in enough shape to do. Like, the 30-day squat challenge is not it. I don't have that skill level, and it hurts. We pretend we're going to make recipes that we don't ever have the inclination to buy the ingredients for. It's a tough life, but a lot of my friends have been using their time on Pinterest to plan weddings, which wouldn't be as weird if they weren't single. There's nothing wrong with planning your dream wedding. Like, don't get it twisted. I respect that, you have dreams, you want to get out there, but they're pinning advice for men that we're not sure exist yet. Like, a big one I've been seeing lately is them pinning these posts that are like, oh, if you're going to get engaged, your engagement ring has got to cost 3 months' salary. Like, ladies, you are worth 3 months' salary. Never settle for less than a quarter of his yearly earnings on that rock that's going to immediately depreciate in value. And I saw that, and I was just like, holy shit, I've got to stop dating stand-up comedians. They don't sell an engagement ring for a dozen free beers, a couple of free cheese breads, and a half-eaten bag of gummy bears anywhere. Just a real bummer. But thank you guys so much. My name is Lauren Uchalik. This has been my very delightful Zoom stand-up set. For more information on me and comedy, I am the president of the Motor City Comedy Festival, and we've been working with Planet Ant for the past 4 years on our festival, as well as some of our workshops that we do year round. And we're going to be doing some more virtual workshops, hopefully in the next few months. And if you have any inclination to see me do comedy some more, you can find my website at laurentalksalot.com. And yeah, I look forward to hopefully seeing some of you guys in person soon. I miss all of the comedy community, And I always miss Lauren Bickers when I don't see her beautiful face on camera.
Ah, right here.
There it is.
Thank you so much, Lauren, for being on. And I was going to ask you if you wanted to, plug anything. So I'm so glad that you gave us all that information. That was great.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm excited about those workshops coming up. But yeah, even more excited about seeing people in person. I want to see your face in person.
Well, we want to do some more workshops. We did a few in the last few years that were about things like doing your taxes as a 1099, which a lot of artists are always need to know, and especially with having to get unemployment this year, that's going to cause a whole thing with taxes. So we're going to find a good CPA to do that. We've had lawyers come and talk about reading contracts, which is super relevant to a lot of entertainers. We've had marketing people come and talk about doing marketing and branding as a person. And I have this specific amazing comedian friend who lives in LA who calls her workshop How to Do Marketing for Yourself Without Feeling Gross About It, which is such the thing. That is the way to put it, because you do it and you're like, why do I keep doing this? No one cares. It's so uncomfortable. Everyone hates me. I hate posting this. But we've had some really cool stuff. So we're excited to do some more of those, and hopefully we'll link up with the Ant again to do a few through those channels, because last festival we had all of them in Ant Hall or in the Independent. So we're going to open them up to the greater like entertainment community in Detroit, because it's stuff that everybody needs to know, and it's not stuff that like no one is benefiting from people not knowing it. So it feels like it's just helpful. Like, give everybody the info.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it, and I will see you
so much
soon.
All right. Thank you so much, Lauren. Bye. Yay. That was awesome. I can't even put it into more words. It was awesome. How'd you feel about it, Dave? I can't hear you. Uh-oh, Dave, you're muted. Uh-oh. Rookie mistake. Oh, my God. There you are.
I was doing some testing, so I had it muted and whatnot. So
yeah, no, I appreciate that. Take your time, do your tests.
Yeah, if you could just add for a couple of minutes.
So we're gonna move right along, I think, to the next part of the show. Unless Dave, do you have anything going on that you'd like to talk about besides pain?
Oh, you know what? I don't.
All right, excellent. Perfect. Okay, so our next portion of the show is sort of like a little takeover by GoComedy. So I'm just going to introduce. No, they're our friends, Dave. My God,
we can't be friends. There's no friendship in comedy.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Maybe, Pete, you can help us settle this fight that David and I are having. So, without further ado, let's introduce Pete and James on to give us some excerpt. So I'm just going to let you guys take it over and tell us a little bit about, Dave and I will get out of your way because we're your friends.
We're watching you. I'm here against my own will. I wanted that to be very clear.
Yeah, I had to force James onto the live stream today. Hi, guys. We're Pete and James. We are the directors of GoComedys' latest holiday comedy album, Santa Tales from Lockdown. We debuted the album last Tuesday, and it's a heck of a fun album. It's the overall idea is that Santa and the elves and reindeer are also stuck in quarantine, and so to entertain themselves, they tell each other stories and songs all about what people on Earth are doing to entertaining themselves this holiday season.
Yes, and we had 25 awesome contributors on this album. We did all the work remotely. It turned out so fantastic. It is 20 tracks of holiday sketches and songs. You can find it on gocomedy.bandcamp.com. And if you purchase the album, it's a great way to support the comedy community and Go Comedy Improv Theater. And you can also listen to it for free on Bandcamp, or it actually is, as of earlier this week or in the last few days, available on Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube and Amazon Music. And I'm sure all the other ones are trickling in slowly but surely. But
get your comedy enjoyment from.
Yes. Also, if you buy the album from Bandcamp, not only do you get the satisfaction of supporting a comedy theater, you also get 3 bonus tracks, 3 hidden tracks that come along with your purchase and download of the album. That's your incentive, aside from it being a must-listen album. What else are you going to talk about with your friends after Christmas break if you don't listen to this album?
Exactly. So what we're going to do, we're going to show 3 basically lyric videos for the first 2 tracks on the album and one of the songs from the album, and then we're done.
Okay, Karen gets a stuffed puppy, and Dennis gets an army action figure set. Ho, ho, ho! All right, elves, that's it. All the presents have been sent.
Hooray!
I tell you what, this Santa Prime program is a thing of genius. Now we can get all the presents to all the good children and stay quarantined here in the North Pole. Nice job, Jingle.
Ah, thanks, Santa. Yay, Jingle!
It'll definitely be odd staying home this year, but we'll get through this, right?
You bet, Santa.
All right. I'm going to check on Mrs. Claus and see if she needs a little Santa time. Ho, ho, ho!
Ugh, he's gone. Finally, I thought he'd never leave. Right? One night of the year without the big guy, and now we're stuck here with him.
Santa's nice.
I mean, we had that week where they went on vacation to that motel that one time. It's not like we're never alone. Clyde, you are just the worst. We at least do our annual story and song time? Yeah, look, gang. We probably got time for 16 stories and songs before Santa gets bored with Mrs. Claus and starts bugging us again. 19 if we pay for the whole album. What?
Christmas!
Shut up, Clyde. How do you think the reindeer are handling this? Oh, I know. I heard them dealing with it earlier today. Story time!
I want a song.
We'll get to the songs, okay? So, earlier today, Blitzen walked into the barn.
Have you ever smelled
Oh my gosh, this lady's gonna be so full.
Okay, fellow reindeer, announcement. Got an announcement over here. Announcement. Shut up!
Oh, sorry.
Okay. As you all know, there is a crazy virus spreading throughout the world. It is no longer safe to be outside. So, in an effort to flatten the curve and for solidarity's sake, we will be spending the Christmas season inside this year.
No! Gosh. But Blitzen! I'm a reindeer and I belong outside!
Okay, well, you're also part of a community, Cupid, so you need to stay inside.
Hey, Blitzen, I don't know if you know this, but it's hot and small inside.
Thank you, Vixen. I know, okay? But this is for the best.
But it feels good and big outside.
I understand, okay, but it's safe inside, and that's where we need to be.
Hot and enclosed upon? Ugh!
Hey, Blitzen?
Yes, Comet.
Blitzen, see, the problem I have with the inside is that it's so flat in there. See, the outside is so hilly and the land changes naturally and gradually as it should, and does. Inside, everything's mathematically level and it screws with my perceptions. I'll be standing on one part of the inside and I'll be looking at another part of the inside and I'll be like, is that uphill or did I just become shorter?
I see.
So I would really feel more comfortable if I could spend Christmas outside because when I'm inside, I struggle with planes.
Not to mention it's hot and small.
Oh, all right, you two. Maybe you both take a nap and we'll talk about this later.
Hey, Blitzen, I just wanted you to know that I don't have any problems with the outside. Why, just last week I was out there and I was looking at the tall grasses, and I could have swore all that grass was just hugging and loving on each other. Real sweet side. I love the outside.
Well, that's nice, Dasher, but they weren't complaining about the outside. They were complaining about the inside.
Oh, the inside? Well, it's hot and small in there.
Yeah.
Not to mention, it's hard to tell the way the ground is in terms of planes.
Yeah.
Okay, you three, let's just go to bed.
Hey, Blitzen, how about this? I'm a reindeer and I belong outside, you cuck.
Cupid, go to bed.
Hey, Blitzen, I too would like to complain about the inside.
Sure, Prancer.
Thank you. So, long story short, all I really want to say is that I don't like all the doors that are indoors. This one time I was inside and I must have got turned around or something because before you know it, I didn't know how to leave. There were so many doors and they just led to more parts of the inside.
Not to mention, hooves can't turn handles.
Yeah! And how the hell am I supposed to yell at penguins if I'm trapped behind a door?
Everybody, listen. Christmas has to be inside this year. That's just how it is.
Hold on, I didn't get to finish my story. What I was gonna say was so then I thought I finally did find the door to the outside. I was able to open it by placing the knob firmly between my butt cheeks and sneezing. But the door wasn't to the outside. It was to a small candlelit room where my daddy was lovingly rubbing cream on my mommy's chapped udders.
Yeesh. I'm sorry you had to see that, Prancer. That's awful. But I don't see what this has to do with our current situation. Whether you like it or not, this year, Christmas is inside. Hey, has anyone seen Dancer?
Oh, hey, everybody. I just got back from CVS. I got candles and creams. Oh.
The days are short this time of year, which means the next one's growing near. So put that ugly sweater on and build a snowman on the lawn. You hear the happy people shout, it's from last Christmas in the house. A workshop with 1,000 elves couldn't match the gift we gave ourselves. The rational regained control and burned him like a lump of coal. It's what the season's all about. It's from last Christmas in the house. Goodbye, liar and faker and racist and terror. So long, grabber and groper and con man and failure. We'll finally see the end of you. So may all your Christmases be blue. We'll all sing songs by firelight, 'cause all is calm and all is right. The children smile and dress the tree and sleep in a democracy. 'Cause time in charge is running out. It's Trump's last Christmas in the house. At least I think so. It's Trump's last Christmas in the house. God, I really hope so. It's Trump's last Christmas in the house. You better be. It's Trump's last Christmas in the
Hey!
Hey!
Those are fun.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Hey, we showed exactly what we said we were going to show.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Expectations met. So thanks, everybody. Go to GoComedys.com.
Yes, I don't know if they heard you over my clapping. Where do they go?
GoComedy.bandcamp.com.
Oh, yes.
The album.
Yes, buy that album.
Reward their honesty.
That really put me in the mood for the holidays. Speaking of the holidays, next week is our holiday blowout show. Woo!
Everything must go. I'm sorry. I used to work for our house.
If you want, get out of here for a minute. Get out of here. You guys will be back, but get out of here. So, if you like our show every other week, I mean, next week is just going to get a little bit more special. We're gonna have prizes because we're gonna have a joke contest. We're gonna have trivia, Planet Ant trivia. We're gonna have some special guests, and maybe some holiday greetings from some folks from afar. So really excited to share all that with you all. So make sure to tune in next week. You know what time it is, Dave?
What time is it, Lauren?
It is Name the Home Team time.
Right on. Okay.
Woo! So you need to pick a random number between 1 and 6.
Let me double check here. Last I checked, we had 6 suggestions.
Yeah, I think that's what I counted too.
Yep, that's what I've got. So I've got it queued up here ready to hit the random number generator.
Whew.
Minimum of 1. So we will be choosing at least one name.
All right, excellent.
And a maximum of 6. Pow! 6.
Whoa!
I'm counting down the list of
All right.
submissions. That gives me Fish Out of Liquor.
Yes, and that is it's inspired by our opener. So thank you to whoever put that name in. I will find you and I will send you a. Oh wait, Dave, you're supposed to tell them what have they won? What have they won? Do you know?
Is it a T-shirt?
Yes. Yes.
Forgot
that. I will.
You will hunt you down and find you. Lauren has a particular set of skills.
Yes, I am an internet sleuth, and usually it's because your name is on things. But I will find you. I will send you a shirt. Every week we've been giving out a shirt, a swag, a little Planet Ant swag as one of our prizes. But next week there's going to be a varied prizes. So it won't just be a shirt next week. It's going to be so exciting. That's just one of the things that you can look forward to in 1 week from today.
You might win a brand new car.
Oh my God, Dave!
Not from us. Not from us. I want to make that clear. But that's a possibility with a lot of different.
It's true. It's true. I can't say what they are yet, but that's a possibility. Yeah. All right. Without further ado, let's welcome on Fish Out of Liquor. Yeah.
Not working. I can't see anything. This is so weird.
Oh no, Mike can't.
I don't know. Can you see me?
We can see you, Mike.
We can't see you, Mike. We can see you and we can hear you.
This could be an interesting improv form. Mike has no idea what anyone's saying to him, but
I'll tell you that people, if they can't get their technical crap together, they should not be here.
You're right. And welcome, James Quesada. It's guesting with the home team tonight. Thank you so much, James, for guesting with us. We're excited to have you with us. Yeah. So we're gonna get some. Each one of us is going to ask for a suggestion so that you guys at home can load up that comment section so that we can just pull from that as we're doing our set. So I'm going to ask you, what's the name of a holiday cocktail that doesn't exist?
Solid.
Thank you.
Nice. I guess I'll go with what's the worst gift you've ever received?
Nice. Good answer. I'm going to go with if you were taking a photo for a Christmas card, what non-Christmas item would you pose with?
Wow. It's a puzzler.
I will ask something not holiday related, but what are some words that people might use to describe you?
Ooh.
Good one.
Ooh, I'm in a completely empty house because this is where my internet is while we're moving to a new one. So what's another stressful thing that you could do to yourself the week of Christmas? Like,
All right, so load up that comment section. I'm gonna go with, I see spicy elf popped up as one of the suggestions. I'm gonna pull that for the first scene. Spicy elf. I mean, what? Excuse me?
This or what? Are we going to do this or what?
I mean, I thought I thought that you were going to do it, and but now we're doing it.
I thought we agreed that we would be doing this.
Oh, it's a team effort now, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boss is very clear. He needs this done. He doesn't care who gets it done. Okay?
Yeah, we're going to take care of it.
Yeah.
All right.
We're going to work together.
God. He gets upper management and suddenly he's the boss.
I know.
What was that?
Nothing. Pleasure working with you, sir.
Yeah, it's real great.
Sorry, I had to go sneeze.
Okay. What we're looking at here is we're looking at a banquet situation, right? Okay. We have to cover the number of guests, and we have limited resources, right?
We're elves. We can make chairs.
Right.
We can make tables.
I mean, sure, they're going to be tiny, but I mean.
Well, the problem is those things are not the issue. We're looking for menu items.
Oh, you want food now?
It's a banquet.
Suddenly we have to be chefs as well as toy and object makers. Oh, great. Yeah, let's
believe the
let's throw another log on the fire. Jeez,
Yeah.
Louise.
I've never been a chef before.
Well,
I don't want a chef.
I don't want a chef either.
This is where the internet comes in. All right. I've been Googling some recipes, and I think they line up with what we have on hand. However, it's going to require some sacrifices on behalf of our workforce.
All we do is work.
Well,
what more can we sacrifice?
The good news is whoever is making this sacrifice won't technically have to work. So I'm pulling it up here. The recipe that the big boss has selected for the banquet is, let me scroll down.
You're talking
a lot of ads. Is that Blue Apron? I keep hearing about that. I got to try that. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
Spicy elf.
You're talking about elf sacrifice is what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Elves have a long history of making sacrifices for Christmas. What's one more?
I'm not really about elficide.
It's not elficide so much as it's elficide. But it'll be voluntary elficide. And management will help. So it'll be assisted elficide.
So wait, are you volunteering?
I cannot volunteer. My services to manage this project are needed. I've got a contract through the end of December. So I'd love to. this is where it hurts me because that's exactly the kind of sacrifice that I live for. But
we're all contracted to the end of December. We all re-up in January.
Duty calls. Yep. Duty calls. So,
I mean, are there any sickly elves that we could just kind of,
I'm not going to cook a sickly elf.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take the suggestion of mercurial. Hey, listen, I know you're pissed. Okay, you trusted me to watch the lab, and it sure looks like a disaster, and I know that. Okay, and I get it. I'd be pissed if I were in your shoes too. And you are in your shoes and you're pissed. Okay? But I want to let you know that I am ready to apologize and just do what it takes to make it right. I'm accountable here. I see what you're doing. I can't imagine what it's like to be stewing in your skin right now because I'm not you. I'm not you. I'm me. I'm the guy who's screwed up here, and I feel bad. And I know that that's not enough to stop you from feeling as angry as you are. And yeah, let it out in whatever way you need to. And you know what? Like, let me have it. Get it off your chest. Just let me have it. Yeah, right. Just seething. You're just like, oh man. God, that's what I feel worst about. It's just about how I'm making you feel right now. I don't care about all the expensive equipment and the years that you've invested in this research and your lifetime of work that I just boiled while you were away. I care about how you're feeling because of it. That's
Guys, I really don't feel good.
And I wouldn't be either. I see what's going on with you, Chuck, and I realize that if I had the acid on the face like that, I would be.
It burns. It really burns.
I think we just need. I just think we need to really talk about it and just like let each other know how we feel and how we messed up, and so we can move on from this. Right? That's what we do. We talk through it.
Honestly, just like after everything you did. After the massive accident and now Chuck's goopy face, did you have
I would just like to ask for the rest of the day off.
Yeah, you can take the rest of the day off, Chuck.
That's fair. That's fair.
And scene! Very fair. In the spirit of the holidays, let him have the day off. He's got a burnt face. All right, let's go for tongue piercing.
Well, young lady, are you happy with yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your father and I are mortified.
Well, I mean, that's, not your body, not your choice, right?
Not my body, not my choice, but I do now have to hear that little metal ball clicking against the inside of your teeth at the dinner table.
Well, I mean, it's like fun to play with, you like, it's like you get it because it's like a little game in your mouth. You know what I mean? Like,
I listen to Stern. I know why people get it. And it's disgusting.
Oh my God, you're disgusting. You're putting that on me. I got it because I wanted a little game in my mouth.
You wanted a little game in your mouth.
Yeah, I was bored, okay?
Did she say she wanted a game?
Game.
That's
what she said, Robert. Your daughter, Robert, said she wanted a little game in her mouth.
It's like a little pinball.
Disgusting.
Why is that disgusting? I mean,
James do not belong in mouths. There.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I be attached to a screen all day? Would you rather me just like be like on my phone and like texting people and like playing like those games that just suck your brain out? Like this is teaching me coordination. It's teaching me like I'm sure I'm getting some logic skills out of it.
Explain that one really quick. What do you mean logic skills? What does that even mean?
If the ball's back there, then it can't be right there, right? So like it's like an if,
You know what, young lady? When I was a baby, both of my parents got one of those and they died. Is that what you want?
That's right.
Well, I'm not dead, so
Did you know your father's parents were kissing with their lip rings, and they connected, and they couldn't get them off, and they starved to death with their mouths together.
Yeah, and I had to watch it.
Well, that's because they didn't have the logic to like just take them out, because you can take them out. I don't know if you know that. Like it's like so clear.
Your tongue?
Excuse me?
You just have a hole through your tongue?
Yeah.
You can take it out and you just have a hole through your tongue.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? Then
What happens if a noodle gets stuck in there?
What happens if a noodle gets stuck in there?
Oh my God, I can suck it out. And like, you know what? Like if I drink some like really good juice, I can like swish it through the hole so I can enjoy it more. You have taste buds inside your tongue.
That I did not know.
I was unaware.
Yeah, you guys are missing out.
Scene. All right, let's see here. Some good ones come popping up here. Gotta say, I like lizard eggnog, so I'm gonna snag that one. Lizard eggnog. Hey, Jeffrey.
Yeah. Oh shit, Scott. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, brother. It's a great office party, isn't it? I usually don't. I usually just like skip out on the office parties, but man, I'm glad I said yes to this one.
Yeah, I usually don't. I usually don't see you here. Everyone's usually like, we always wonder where you are and stuff. So I'm glad you're here, though. That's awesome.
I love that. That's my favorite thing, is knowing that people are wondering where I am.
Yeah, no, it's nice to have a conversation. I come to all these. People don't like to talk to me, so I'm really I'm kind of jazzed that we're doing like the chit chat thing. That's pretty cool.
Wow, yeah. You know what? Now we're talking. I'm really getting a sense of why people wouldn't want to talk to you.
Oh yeah. People have tried to explain it to me a lot, and I try to take their feedback as best as possible. But
you don't do a good job of it.
No.
Oh, you're kind of a name, man. You're kind of a name.
So I own a couple of iguanas.
Yeah, do you? That's a weird thing to bring up in a conversation. Enough. I got to tell you, you don't do that on dates, do you, man?
I try to do it whenever I start feeling bad about myself. That's what I've noticed.
Yeah. So you probably talk about it a lot.
Yeah. So these iguanas are pretty, they eat more than you think.
Probably not. I think they eat a lot.
You do? Okay. Well, then have you ever thought about getting some? I can recommend a guy. I got an iguana guy.
No.
You're really nice to talk to. I like that about you. You're always like topping sales and stuff. You must be really good. You're just a great people person.
I am. I just know how to talk to people. I know how to make them feel, good. Bring them up. Build them up. I just know. It's a skill that I have.
Yeah.
It's a skill that I have. Like my clothes. I'm a snappy dresser, unlike you.
Yeah. I only have one suit. It's not really a suit. I have a jacket.
It's not a suit.
But you have you get these tailor made. You can tell because it just fits you so well.
Yeah, I mean, I got the money. Why not spend it on looking good? Not that I have to.
yeah. You're married. You know, you got a beautiful wife. You got a beautiful wife.
Yeah, her too. Her too.
Yeah.
So tell me about these geckos you got.
Yeah. Well, actually, I brought them with me because they're basically.
You did not bring them with you.
I did. They're there for me when I start feeling like awkward and stuff. So I bring them out a lot, and they're really just like the only thing that I. Would you like want to hold them or?
I am deathly afraid of lizards.
Oh my God! Wow! Oh my God! Whoa! Hey! Are you all right? Hey, I'm sorry. He's away. Look, he's back in my handbag. You are being so vulnerable right now. I'm
whatever,
so
whatever, nerd, whatever. I'm cool.
Man, I wish I could just like be.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just. You know, you get so used to being walled off from the world. You know, you don't.
Yeah.
And you build these walls.
Yeah,
and
like
you
glass walls.
And that's so hard to have a real conversation with someone when a real person is standing there.
Yeah.
And you know, someone with vulnerabilities, and they need to make that connection, and I need to make that connection. And here you are, and here I am, just like, you know, like building up a wall instead of what I should be. Sheila's hot. I'm gonna go talk to Sheila.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Sheila's hot.
Oh, Sheila. Let's see. What do I want to use? A book on the War of 1812.
I really appreciate your thirst for knowledge.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty educated. And like if I see a book, I gotta read it. So
yeah, like the way you just talk for like 15 minutes about how the basis of the Book of Song and of Ice and Fire was like based on a real war from England, and that's just like, it's just like really impressive to me that you know that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's common knowledge. Yeah, Book of Ice and Fire is just it's just an old English war.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
So how did you like get so smart?
I don't know. It's like if I see a book, I'm like, I'm gonna read it, and then I do, and then I hang on to all the knowledge. So it's like,
what is such a big brain like you doing working at a Circuit City? Why are you working at a Circuit City?
Well, I'm not gonna let it define me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm gonna do what I love, which is work at Circuit City. But I'm also gonna keep my ear on the pulse of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, I've never heard anybody describe the world as a living organism before. That's your whole view of everything is just, I don't know, eye-opening in a way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's a really big water jug you carry.
Yeah, I gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah. Most people would just have a smaller bottle and refill it throughout the day, but you have such a huge, like, you just carry around. That's so impressive.
Well, I don't trust outside water, and I built a filter in my home. So I fill up my water jug with my home water, and then I'm not gonna the toxins in the break room at Circuit City. I'm not gonna put that in my water.
My uncle was telling me about this, about like the fluoride thing and everything. My uncle.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's the worst.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
Yeah. Don't get me started. Don't do it.
Yeah, I've always thought about those. Like, if they were nefarious enough to put chemicals in the air, why wouldn't they just figure out how to make them invisible? You know?
What?
If they really were like mind controlling us with chemicals from planes, why wouldn't they just make them invisible so we wouldn't ever know? You know? What? Hey, what's going on? I thought we were connecting.
I'm gonna just have to finish ringing you up. Did you want a frequent customer card?
No, I think I'll just take the Princess Diaries too, please.
All right, it's a good purchase.
I was about to give you my phone number. I don't know what happened between us just now, but
sorry, I got a real fear of invisible chemicals, and
no.
And you coming at me with this new knowledge that I hadn't read yet.
I was just pondering. I mean, the whole atmosphere is invisible chemicals.
Wait.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. We were Fish Out of Liquor, but individually we were
Pete,
James,
Andy,
David,
and Len. Everybody, time's up. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you, all you guys, for playing tonight. Thank you to GoComedy and James and Pete for sharing those excerpts from Santa Tales from Lockdown. I got the name right?
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. Yeah. No, our pleasure. James, you're our first two-time guest.
Wow.
Whoa. And thank you to
and our first virtual guest spot with the home team.
Oh yeah.
Double honored.
Breaking things. God damn it. Okay. Thumbs up. Since I don't have the right words for it. Breaking boundaries. That's what I want. Breaking boundaries. Thank you to Lauren Uchalik for her wonderful stand-up at the beginning of the show. Thank you to Parker Hammond. Who's hiding? If he wants to pop in. But maybe he's decided to be invisible.
I'll come in. I'll come in just for a second.
There he is. You know, Parker's got a show called Fan to Fan. You should watch that. When can you catch that, Parker?
Tuesdays at 7:30. Yes. Got it. First try.
Tuesdays at 7:30. That's if you want to watch it live, but you can also, check it out. It's if you go to our YouTube channel, you can check out you can check out any of these home team shows. If you're like, I watched it and I need to watch it again, go to our YouTube channel. And come back next week because our holiday blowout is going to be super fun. And we're still taking joke submissions for the joke contest. So you could win maybe a car like David Herbst, but, probably something for a little less money.
Send us a joke and enter a contest where they're giving away a car.
Oh yes, we'll enter you into a further contest. So yeah. Enter that. But we, there's stuff online. There's a form. Go fill it out. Send in your joke because we want to show you on the show. Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Happy holidays.